Gaffer, 3-1 defeat to Crawley Town this evening. What's your reflections on the performance?
Yeah, I thought they deserved the win. I thought they had a couple of players, that technically did the damage. In the final third, they were just showed a bit more punch in their attacks. I thought we had some good individual displays, but en masse we didn't show consistency from the other day, which is the frustrating factor when we're looking back on the game.
There's another solid defensive performance in the first half, continuing the form over recent weeks. So it must have been particularly frustrating to come out after the break so quickly, sort of commit the errors that we did to gift the first and second goal.
That's right, completely. I mean, they've come from nothing. We've been negative from the first goal when we had a chance to find our left back Pagey overlapping, and we've taken the sting out of the attack, but actually been really negative, and then giving the ball away, and then brought the lad down. So it's a culmination of errors, and then the second and third goals are just not good enough, in terms of the standard. A lot of these games are war attrition. You try and stay in games, and then we've got individuals with flair that can do the damage. But you've got to give those lads a chance to win the game.
Well, having got back in the game, certainly there for the taking, wasn't it? 1-1.
Yeah, that's right. It was a tight game, but we needed that goal at the time, and that gave us what we thought would be a lift. Certainly gave us a lift on the touchline, and that was what we wanted, from the front lads to get a hold of the ball and set it back and get it out wide, and those two can do some serious damage. And they're showing great standard of performance at the minute. So it's not all bad, but we have to limit these man moments defensively, because it's just it's frustrating for them as well. Individuals I won't name, but it's cost us 3 goals and a half again, and we've got to be better. But I guess it's that phase, that we're in at the moment as a club. Still established ourselves at this level, mid-table at the moment. It's a step up from last year where we were at this point, but we want more, don't we?
Absolutely, yeah. Plenty of creativity on display, you've mentioned that already there. We looked at times to struggle to involve the front two. It's a little bit isolated. Was that credit to Crawley perhaps, or do you look more at our own performance?
I think, you could say that the passing needed to be crisper and at times get on the ball a bit more and pass it into them. But I also think it's a bit of a fight league too at times. You don't always hit 4-4-2 be 4-4-2. You have to praise Nichols as a centre forward. He was a very slippery type forward. He was positioning himself and a real pain in the backside, to be honest, to defend against. And he got in the game that way. So sometimes you have to find a way to get in the game.
Finally, positive note to finish. Brahim Diarra, his first goal for the club. It's sort of the culmination of his play over recent weeks, and proved again he's becoming a real fan favourite, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, for 18, he's showing that he is good enough to take us into that next phase where we want to be as a club. So a level of consistency that's required, and another 8 out of 10 at least performance from him, and that's why the fans have taken him to their hearts. But great to see he's got a goal, and it's the least he deserved.
Thanks, Gav, I appreciate that.
Cheers, thank you.